Have you seen? This is Aaron, Letha Alamare, and today I'm going through the eyes of my collection. This is a really good section of records. I don't think I have any filler in here at all, actually. It's pretty good. So I'll start up. I got a heavy metal band from the mid-'80s called Icon. Scene of the Crime. It's a pretty good record. There's the label there. Yeah, it's decent. It's not my favorite, but it's good. I like this record. It's little keyboardish at times, but other than that, it's pretty rocking. Pretty good stuff there. Next up, I got Billy Idol, and I actually have two of this one, and I'll show you why. This is his debut. Pretty funny shirt there. And this has got, you know, White Wedding and so on this. But this is the original release here, and it had a song called Congo Man on it. And then he re-released it with this cover, which most people know. And he took Congo Man off and then included Dancing with Myself, and that's where that originally appeared. So that's why I have two copies of that. And then I got some Rebel Yell. This is a great record. You know, Steve Stevens is a really good guitarist. There he is right there, Steve Stevens. You know, this is, you know, Flesh for Fantasy is great. Eyes Without a Face, Blue Highway, the title song. Really good record there. I don't have any of his Generation X records. I need to get some of those. And then I got a Whiplash Smile. Pretty good record too. To Be a Lover, that's a good one. You know, he's pretty good. Pretty unique guy there. Custom label. And then I've got Vital Idol. And that's all the Billy Idol I've got. It's basically a best of. There you go. And next up I've got, it's a more modern band called In This Moment. It's got a female singer. And they're kind of modern metal. They're pretty good. And a song called Black Wedding has Rob Halford doing vocals on it with her. It's pretty cool. There's the vinyl there. Yeah, it's a pretty good record. I like that. Next up, I've got an Excess. Of course, they're from Australia, and this is an earlier album of them called Underneath the Colors. Pretty good stuff here. From 1981. There's the label. It's Atco. And then Listen Like Thieves. Pretty big record for them. Had What You Need on it, of course. Yeah, they were a pretty good band. And then their most popular, Kick. You know, with New Sensation, Devil Inside, Need You Tonight, all that stuff on it. Pretty good record here. There it is. And next up, I got a really great band from the late 60s, early 70s called Iron Butterfly, and this is heavy. It's actually probably their least heavy record, which is kind of odd. Pretty good band here. I like Iron Butterfly. Those old Atco yellow labels there, and you know, yeah, this is pretty good stuff here. And then of course I got their well-known Evita. Great record. Of course that song's the whole second side of the record. And Iron Butterfly is a really good band. And then I've got Ball. Another good one here. This is an underrated record of theirs. It's a pretty heavy record. See if I can open it. It's got one of those goofy sleeves here I don't like. There's the label. And I've got Metamorphosis. That's actually the back, I think. There's the front. And this is a pretty good record too. I like that. And then the best of it, the Iron Butterfly Evolution. You know, it's got Iron Butterfly theme, Flowers and Beads. That's pretty good. Soul Experience, Easy Rider, Slower Than Guns. Good. They're good. And then next up, I've got one of my favorite bands. Of course, I'm wearing their shirt, Iron Maiden, and this is their debut. Most of these are all original presses I have. This is a really good, clean copy of this. Great record, you know. This one of the best debuts of all time, I think. I really love Paul Di'Anno. I like Dickinson, and I also like Blaze Bayley. I don't have any of his on vinyl, but I really love Paul Di'Anno's vocals. He's killer. You know, Prowler and Running Free, Sanctuary, Strange World, Charlotte the Harlot's one of the best on. It's a great record. I love this one. Then I've got Killers, another great record. Second studio record with Paul Di'Anno. It's his only 2 studio records he did, and this is, you know, Murders in the Rue Morgue, Another Life, Wrathchild, Ides of March, Twilight Zone, Purgatory, Drifter, great stuff. And I got a bunch of these 12-inch maxi singles, whatever they call them. This one here has Sanctuary, Prowler, and then Drifter, and I've Got the Fire. And those are live. And this is still actually sealed. It's kind of a loose, but it's still sealed, never been opened. And then I've just got this with just a sleeve. It's just a Wrathchild single with Twilight Zone on the B-side. And then I've got Made in Japan. Really great live EP with Paul Di'Anno. It's got Running Free, Remember Tomorrow, Wrathchild, Killers, and Innocent Exile, and it's really good. I really love this record. I got a couple bootlegs here. This one here is Newcastle Nightmare, 1980. Double live record. And it's, there's 3 colors, 150 were pressed of each color, and I have the white vinyl. And it's a double record. Both of these look exactly the same as the show one. So they look like. And there's the inner. And this is, it's got great stuff on it. Look at the track list there. And this has pretty good sound for a bootleg. This one here doesn't sound quite as good, but it's really good. It's Killers, World Tour 81, Palladium, New York City. Another bootleg. And this one has kind of rough sound, but it's good to hear though. Just to hear that old Maiden's always good. It's number 202 out of 500. And this is on an orange vinyl. And a different label there. And, I really love these old Maiden records. We got one more double live bootleg, live in Tokyo, 1981. Another one, Paul Di'Anno. This one has some better sounding. It's better sound quality than the other two. And it's just black wax, I believe. Custom sleeves, custom labels. But yeah, it's got Wrathchild, Purgatory, Sanctuary, Remember Tomorrow, Another Life, Twilight Zone. Drum solos on here, guitar solos. One side's recorded in Germany, some in Japan. It's pretty good. And then I've got this 12-inch, and this is really good, really cool. It's Women in Uniform with Drifter and Family Opera, and Women in Uniform is one of the best songs they did. I love that song, and it doesn't actually appear on any of their studio albums, so that's really cool. That's my last with Paul Di'Anno there. And I've got some Number of the Beast. My original Number of the Beast is still sealed, and I have that as one of my prizes for the contest. So if no one picks that as a contest prize, of course I'll keep it. But this is a repress that I listened to. It has really good sound quality. Great record. Everyone knows this one. It's 22 Acacia Avenue. That's so great. And Hallowed Be Thy Name, Gangland, Prisoner, Children of the Damned. Great record. And I've got this, this is still sealed. This is the Number of the Beast 12-inch maxi single. With the back has Remember Tomorrow, recorded live in Italy. And then I've got the Run to the Hills. And I believe it just has Run to the Hills. Let me look. No, Total Eclipse. The B-side's Total Eclipse. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, you can actually see the label there. And then my favorite Maiden record, Peace of Mind. This is a original release. Not a boot. That's not a reissue. It's an original. Great record. Sun and Steel, I think is the most underrated song they do. I love that song. Quest for Fire, another great unknown one. Lesser known. Then it's got Die With Your Boots On, Flight of Icarus. This is just a great record. The Trooper. I love this record. I love all the old Maidens though. And then I've got the Flight of Icarus maxi single with I've Got the Fire on the B-side. And these have really good sound quality, these maxi singles. They just sound really good. Here's an original press of Power Slave. Great record here too. Aces High, 2 Minutes to Midnight, all that great stuff on here. The Duelists. Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, of course. Back in the Village. Great stuff. And then I got, this is still sealed, Aces High. with King of Twilight and the Number of the Beast live on the B-side. And this one's actually open. It's 2 Minutes to Midnight. It's got Rainbow's Gold and Mission from Ari is the B-side here. And then it's a really clean original copy of Live After Death. This actually was sealed when I got it, but the cellophane was ripped all over the place, so I opened it up. So this has only been listened to one time. Really clean copy. I mean, you won't find a more near mint copy than this. Great record, of course. This is one of the first Maidens I heard. My friend had the cassette of Live After Death, and I remember hearing that, and that's what got me into Maiden was this one. I love this record. Another one of my very favorite Maiden records, and I just sent my sealed copy. Well, it was mostly sealed. When I got it, it was sealed, and it just had a little tear right here in the cellophane, but over the couple of years, it's just ripped, and it was almost open by the time I got it to Chris Profi. This is another original copy of Somewhere in Time. Really clean copy here, too. Great record here. This is actually the first one I bought new when it came out of them. And I really love, I really love this record. Stranger in a Strange Land, I love that song. Heaven Can Wait, Wasted Years is amazing. Loneliness of the Long Distance Runner, I love that song. This is just great. Deja Vu, great record. Then I've got an original copy of Seventh Son of a Seventh Son, another really good record. Moonchild and Can I Put Up Madness is a little overplayed, but it's good. And then, this is a concept record, basically. Only the Good Die Young, that's one of the best. Evil That Men Do, great record. And then those are all my original ones. The rest will all be represses. This is No Prayer for the Dying, great record. This has really good sound quality on this. I need to get a few. I'm missing about 5 of the records. I still need them. I mean, I got a bunch, but I'm still missing a bunch of them. But this is a really good record, too. I love this stuff. Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, I love that. Holy Smoke, Tail Gunner. And this is another bootleg. It's called The Assassin. Another pretty good bootleg. This has really good sound quality. It's really good. This is a high quality bootleg here. And it's got All in Your Mind, Kill Me Ce Soir, I'm a Mover, Communication Breakdown, which is really cool sounding. Nodding Donkey Blues, Space Station Number 5. It's hard to read these, they're kind of written weird. From Here to Eternity, a few others. Public Enema Number 1's on here, No Prayer for the Dying, Tail Gunner, and Holy Smoke, but those are like alternate or live versions. This is really good. And I got Brave New World. This is a really good record. I like this. They come back for Bruce Dickinson. I really wish I had the Blaze Bayley albums. I need to get those because I really liked Wolfsbane a lot, and I was really excited when he joined Iron Maiden. But I wish I had those still. I used to have them on cassette. I liked them actually. I wasn't a big. I just liked them. So, but this is a good. The Wicker Man's really good. Blood Brothers, Brave New World. This is a good album. Then I've got Dance of Death. Pretty good record here too. All the Maidens are good. Bruce Dickinson's such a great singer. They're great. Their whole band's really good. Steve Harris and all those guys. Killer musicians. And then here's my last Maiden. Like I said, I need some of the later ones. This is the Book of Souls live chapter. This is a triple record. This is a really good live record. I don't like it as much as Live After Death, but it's pretty close. It's got, stuff ranging through the whole career on here. And it folds out like this here. And the inside's pretty cool. I like these triple records. They're pretty cool. There it is. This is a great live record. And then my last record here I've got in the eyes is it's a psych band, and they're called It's a Beautiful Day, and this is a really good record here. This was actually my stepdad's. He gave it to me. Really good stuff here. If you like psych, this is a really good record. There's the label there. But yeah, there's my eyes. Like I said, there's no filler in there. That's all pretty good stuff there. And all right, thanks for watching, and I will continue on with my J's next time, I guess, or unless I find something else to do. And after I get done with all my my whole record collection, I will start going in through stuff I really like and breaking down stuff and being, you know, I'm just kind of showing my records here, but I'll get into you know, more in-depth stuff after I get through this. So, all right, well, thanks for watching, and rock on.